Roberto, good morning.
Morning.
When it comes to analysing the game against Madrid, do you think too much attention was paid to the last 5 minutes and not enough to the preceding 85?
When we analyzed the game against Madrid, as my opinion was that was normal maybe that they have some problem to play in the first half, because when you play in Madrid it's always difficult. The first game, the group, is more difficult. But I think that in the second half we played really well. We scored 2 goals. 5 minutes to go we were 2-1. I think that we did some mistake after that we scored the second goal, that we went too deep with the whole team. We conceded a lot of space to all their players. And if you consider this space for Ronaldo, for Benzema, you can take also some risk. The mistake that we did in Madrid is this, the last 5-6 minutes.
Roberto, your record as a coach in the Champions League is nowhere near as good as your record domestically with winning league titles and things. Do you think you still have something to prove as a coach in the Champions League? Are you still learning yourself?
No, I don't need to learn. Champions League is difficult competition, and the football is the same, don't change, because the players are the same, 11 against 11. The problem that you play always against the best team the other country, and every game is difficult. And I hope that I can improve my record in Champions League. I think that we are right the time that we can win a Champions League. But we know that in this moment we are in a difficult group, the worst group this year. But we should play other 5 games, and we want to go in the second stage. We are sure of this, but you know that it will be difficult.
Just following on from that, Roberto, is it right that you are in this group? I mean, you're the champions of England. Arsenal, for example, haven't won a trophy at all for 7 years, and yet they are the top seed in the Champions League, and they get a much easier group. And you find yourself with the champions of Spain and the champions of Germany. Is that right?
But this is a Champions League. For this reason, it's difficult, because we won our championship, and we have in the group the best team of Germany, the best team of Spain, the best team of Holland, and it's good and it's difficult for this reason, because we meet all this team, and sometimes I think that when you play Champions League you should be also lucky for the draw, for the moment. For this reason I think that for us it will be important to go in the second stage. After, everything can happen, because we are a good team, and it's important for us to go through for this.
What particular difficulties do you expect from this game and your opponents tomorrow night?
I think that tomorrow will be a tough game, because Borussia is a strong team. You can't win a Bundesliga if you are not a strong team, and they won the last 2. They are a young team. They have good players. I think that their manager is a fantastic manager, and they played very well. For this reason, tomorrow will be an important game and difficult game.
Roberto, it did take Manchester United and Arsenal a number of seasons to learn the European ropes, as it were. Do you feel that there is an unfair, almost intolerable pressure on you guys going into this second game? You know, that there's so much expectation when it's only your second season.
No, these are normal in football, no? But I know that it's difficult to win a Champions League, and every game is difficult. This is the second year for us to play in Champions League, and the second year that we took the worst group in the Champions League. And but we know that we are a good team, like United, like Arsenal, and like we improved in Premier League. I think that we need that time to improve in Champions League, but you don't have a lot of time because we have only 5 games, and we need to improve quickly. We need to don't concede easy goal to the opponent like we conceded against Real Madrid. If we want to go through, we need to improve very quickly.
Herr Mancini, hier. Letzte Saison haben Sie gegen Bayern gespielt mit Spielern wie Ribéry, Robben, Gomez. Jetzt heißt der Gegner bei Dortmund Reus, Götze, Lewandowski. Kann man die Stärken vergleichen der Mannschaften?
As last season you played Bayern Munich with players like Ribéry and Gomez, and this season you're playing Dortmund with players like Reus, Lewandowski. How do you rate the two sides?
For this, I think that will be a difficult game because this team beat Bayern Munich for 2 years, and it's my opinion that Borussia Dortmund is one of the best teams in Europe because, like I said before, it's a young team and they have really good players. They have a good quality. They are very strong in front with Reus, Lewandowski, Götze, with all these players, and it will be very difficult. I think that if we want to beat Borussia tomorrow, we need to do a really good job because if we concede space, it will be hard.
Roberto, have you lost faith a little bit with Julian Lescott, and what does he have to do to get back into your side?
Julian is one of the best player, best defender, but I have 6-7 defender, and I did a different choice last week in Madrid, and tomorrow I will decide. But Julia is an important player for us. I don't know at the moment.
Following the win over Fulham, Roberto, how well do you think the side's playing so far this season?
I think that it was important to beat Fulham Saturday because not only because we won that game, that was important because we were really unlucky in the last 2 games in Premier League, but because we played very well football. Fulham is always difficult to win, but I think I'm happy for our performance, and was important before an important game like this.
Roberto, could you just give us an update on the injury situation with Jack Rodwell and Maicon? Might they be able to play tomorrow?
Jack is available. Maicon no. Maicon needs another 10 days. I think after international break. No. Mike is not ready.